Greetings all, Dim Black Dragon bringing you some Warhammer Age of Reckoning. We got some RVR going on, and I am going to be displaying the power of a Chaos Chosen. Now, I don't know if Riot did this or if it was the mod makers, but Chaos Chosen can now have 3 auras on at once. And it's really nice for us to have that. As you can see, I'm coming in, I'm just wrecking face. They're not even wanting to mess with me. Come over here and destroy this grenade launcher. Oh, there's a naked dwarf. He's of course doing that because he would get the most benefit out of the level cap without armor. See, he's being boosted. Oh, we got a bright wizard back here. Oh, no. It's not the bright wizard. That silk got too close to that guy. Okay, that one's being taken care of. So I have to wonder if there's a warband going on. Oh. Yeah, I'll join these guys. Alright, here we go. Now, Chaos Chosen ally has held them off long enough for us to capture boys. They got a healer somewhere. Now, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna chase after them. Because, you know, a witch elf, witch hunter, I should say, not a witch elf, can chase us, or can stealth around it and hijack it. Yeah, here we go. Oh. You notice they're not even bothering trying to fight me. That's because the Chosen are just so beastly. That's a Blackguard. A Blackguard plays like a World of Warcraft warrior, where they have a fury or hatred that they build up, you know, like the Warrior's Rage. But they also have the extra bar up here of action points, so it's kind of annoying for them because they have 2 resources that they have to recover. But then again, I guess the same can be said for the Doc right here, Disciple of Cain, who has to use up their healing resource and then their regular DPS resource. We're sitting here, we're gonna just claim this. We're gonna try to pick off any weak people. That witch elf isn't using her class fully effective, so she must be below level 10. Because she could just stealth around and just pick off like that engineer if she wanted to. You notice I walked forward and they just all backed off. Yeah. Chosen are not the type of people you want to mess with. And look at my axe. That is so awesome. I love the glowing effect on it. Alright. So we did capture it, but it can still be taken. It's not locked down. But we are going for a... Oh. My big oof. Oh. We are going for a zone capture. Now you notice that my tool set is kind of limited. I mean, the only other skill I have that I don't have here is this. And that's more for tanking. I'd rather just do this because, yeah, it costs 5 extra action points. But it does so much damage. And since I am stripping the enemy of their magic resistance, it will do a lot more damage. I mean, at this point, a lot of people don't have very high magic resistance. Lag as we're trying to climb up the stairs. And that Sulk's gonna die if I don't come in here and help her. Oh, she did die. Well, that sucks for her. Unlike the little shaman's not even gonna heal her. He's probably not even level 10 to get a res. Which sucks to be her. But Tooth of Zeech is probably one of my favorite abilities as the Chosen. When you use it, it puts a buff on everyone on your party. So, you know, this little squig, if he's in range, will get it. So with her, these three won't get it, but these two will. And basically, their next attack does bonus spiritual damage, which can also stack on top of this proc where her frozen touch can do damage to them. I mean, it's just a load of nasty when how many buffs and procs you can get stacked up on a single character. If I'm guessing, yeah, some of our forces are still fighting over there. So we will be able to cap this, hopefully. I mean, the order has no points whatsoever. I'm guessing that means someone has won the scenario recently. You gotta win that Node Watch scenario to lock this place down. See right here. And they've actually, I don't know if this was in here the last time we did a video, but they seem to got a new, oh that sucks. They got a new PvP map out. I think that one used to be just a plain tier 3, so having it up here at this early is pretty nice. So we'll not do a dark elf thing, even though we're big clumsy. Since my character doesn't look anything like a Chosen, I prefer to refer to myself as a inspiring Chosen or a Chaos Warrior. You know, one of those type classes, because you're definitely not Chosen material in this type of armor. But as you level up, you know, you can roleplay that you are finally a Chosen and that the enemy has given you, oh, that Zeech has given you the blessings you need to be a Chosen. I love the Chosen for many reasons. One, they're probably one of the best... Oh, get this guy. They're one of the best... lore characters and well-designed characters in this game. Now you're probably thinking, well, why would you say one of the best lore characters? Nice. The reason I say that is because some classes in this game do not really fit lore friendly very well. Classes that do that is the Bright Wizard and the Marauder. Alright, so we haven't gotten enough kills. Probably not too many orders lingering around. So what that is that the Bright Wizard is very low unfriendly because one, they're a hero unit in the tabletop, and in the lore they are very rare. So having like 1,000 Bright Wizards running around the land is very broken in the lore aspect. Now you're probably thinking, well, what about the Marauder? You said that was lore unfriendly, yet I know that the Marauder is one of the Chaos main units. They're one of the cannon fodders. So numbers isn't really their big thing. Yes, that is true. The Chaos Marauder, more or less, is their whole special mechanic of being able to choose what mutation they have on their arm at whatever time. No. That's not how mutations work. It's a cool mechanic, I'll give it that, but mutations are more or less, the Chaos Gods will give you whatever they feel like giving you to whatever body part they feel like giving it to you. So they will need that. I mean, someone we just killed was recently a level 10. Chaos, basically the Chaos Gods randomly give you a mutation to a random body part to a random, what's it called? A random body part and a random mutation. The mutations can be extremely effective. Alright, so the Chaos are extremely mutate. The mutations can be either something very useful to them, or very something detrimental. Iron Breaker without a shield, yeah. If you're a tank without a shield, you're pretty much useless. The shield gives you so many good stats and that stuff. So yeah, as you can see, I survived the onslaught, and I even blocked whatever that was. Demolish him, removing his armor. He's gonna pop him somewhere. Let's go for a little squishy. Yes, the killer. Oh. And they were all focusing fire on me. That's why I died. But I already have a cape. I have willpower and wounds. You might be thinking, well, why do you have a willpower and wounds one? Wounds, of course, my HP. The willpower, however, for Chosen will help you disrupt magical spells. So I will actually greed. So I'm guessing we haven't won the, what's it called, the battleground or war front we need. Did he kill her? No, I think they were able to save her. I'll treat these. Yeah, and with the ores being like they are now, you're actually gonna... It has dropped the skill level of the Chosen a lot. I mean, they no longer have to be stancing around, jumping through all their ores, which was part of the... Which was a really big difficulty, because you have like 4 different types of Chosen. Basic Chosen, you would see the most common of them was the person who would only have 1 aura up, and that's all they would use, is that 1 aura. The second type, and they were a little more common, realizing how powerful the auras were, but not skilled enough that they could use their auras and their abilities at the same time. They became known as the aura machines. And you would just see them in the front line just casting auras left and right, and left and right, left and right. This is... these guys were really useful because they would use some of their other abilities. Like their morale abilities, and they just loaded up all their tactics and stuff with the most tankiest tactics. This was very good because this is really good because they were a real threat to the enemy, as they were buffing up their allies and debuffing their enemies. I'm just greeting for gold because gold is only going to be useful to me right now at the auction house. Oh, and I can actually start wearing these. I want to show the cape. And there's the standard cape. You could, the reason why it's blank is because that's where your guild hero tree would come in, so everyone could look at your cape and tell what type of guild you were in. I wonder why we haven't taken this yet. It's like all I need is to all we need to do is capture this place, but for some reason we haven't. I hate white lions. What hit me? So yeah, I thought we had completed the war zone that we needed, or scenario, whatever they're going to go with, because there is no order preference. You notice he was running the moment he saw me charging. He's already pretty squishy, but when you get in range of my auras, which you pretty much already are if you see me, I think my auras have 100, no, that's 30 feet for my enemies. But yeah, Enemies suffer the debuff at 30 feet. Allies suffer get the buff at 100 feet. So it is a pretty powerful system. Anyway, back to the auras. The third type of chosen, this was me, was the semi-master aura. We could use all of our auras, because we had them set up like this, and use a few abilities, but not enough to be considered a true chosen. The last, of course, was the Master of Auras. Those that could use all their auras and all their abilities to their fullest. These guys were few and far, but really powerful on the battlefield. They always ended up having, like, the best looking armor. Some of them, you could always tell them they were, like, high-ranking officials in the war battle, or in the campaign. They were those that had the, what's it called? Speed. Definitely love that. The level 100 or high-ranking level renowned armor, they were decked out, they looked so good. And the Chaos is probably one of the best looking armor in the game. Let's take care of that. I'm gonna need that because that is chosen. And this, of course, is being a little boring. Let's see what the time is. And the time's almost up. Thinking we might just end this episode early. Yeah, I have Cleave up here because that is pretty much a great finisher. It's a high amount of damage, and it cannot be defended against it, so it's pretty much a guaranteed hit. So you want to pop that when you want to make sure that the person's going to die. So yeah, that will be it for this episode. We'll see you next time on Return of Reckoning.